Senator Peter Welch held a roundtable of state and Canadian leaders today discussing the impact of tariffs on businesses, a move he says is hurting both countries. Meanwhile, business owners say they fear a trade war could potentially shut them down for good. ABC 22's Jordan Barber reports from Newport.
Vermont and Canadian leaders gathered here in Newport today to talk about one thing: tariffs. And the resounding word from business owners: it's hurting more than it's helping.
I am absolutely horrified at these tariffs. I am appalled at what our president is saying about Canada in referencing to a 51st state. There's no place for that.
Roughly 20 business owners, alongside Senator Peter Welch and Canadian Member of Parliament Marie-Claude Bibeau, hosted the discussion.
The threat is over and above tariffs right now. It's a threat against our sovereignty. And if it was a joke the first 24 hours, it's not a joke anymore.
The Member of Parliament spoke at length on the concerns of Canadians, saying while she thinks of Vermont and the other 33 countries that rely heavily on Canadian trade as family, she also noted her nation's continued commitment to boycotting American goods and applying its own tariffs targeted at American red states.
The idea is to identify products that will hurt the president's friends.
Many of the business owners at the table offered support for Canada's decision to boycott, but say they also fear they will be put out of business or permanently lose long-term connections with clients. For some, customers across the border make up anywhere between 30% to 90% of their business revenue.
Will kill our industry and will induce a very big pressure on the taxpayer in the U.S.
Create hundreds of jobs here, but we want to create hundreds of jobs in Canada too. We're one people.
We've heard from some of our Canadian trail users. They express their love for Kingdom trails in our community, but they go on to share that they will not be visiting until our political environment has shifted.
It's still unclear how long this trade war could play out for, but the voices gathered here today say they're hoping it ends sooner rather than later. Reporting from Newport, Jordan Barber, ABC 22 News.